What's up, humans? Hello, and welcome to the Bodach Show. Welcome to the stream. This is my podcast, my desperate need for attention. My name's Bodach, and I was exiled here on Earth, framed for crimes I did not commit. But that's a story for another day. This is my thing. I ramble, I chit-chat, I fight technical glitches, and I've probably been neuralized by the Men in Black multiple times, considering there's not a rabbit hole not worth my time. I wear my tinfoil hat with pride, never shy of speaking my mind. Join me, help me, enable my bad choices. Maybe then we'll finally have a glitch-free stream. I live in a castle. It's not mine. I don't know who owns it. I've never met them, but I've been here for years and no one checks. My man cave is here. I have my own gym, and there's this weird mirror down in the basement that shows me memes. I host my own talk show where I invite guests on for a chinwag. And also host the quiz show, Silly Sausages, where we're going to be tonight. And sometimes I try a bit of open mic comedy down a local comedy club. I also have the honour of being a regular guest speaker at the Institute for Science, Memes, Entertainment and Gaming. You'll find my previous Smeg talks on all my channels. I'm not alone. My mate Jasper is behind the scene. He's behind the scenes, he hides here. He's from my world, but you don't want to know about that for your own safety. Jasper is my producer, my editor, my security, my driver, my cook, my secret Santa and my drug dealer. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Facebook, Rumble, and Trovo and TikTok. You can also find me on Instagram, BitShooting Odyssey. Head to the Bodach.show. That's my website built myself. That'll give you the links to all my stuff. And I'd really appreciate it if you subbed on all the platforms, even if you don't use it, because it helps me grow. Feel free to jump in the chat. And also feel free to clip and share anything you see here. Let's crack on. What's up, Ron? How are ya? What's up, Western Mass Climber? I've just noticed it's glitched, isn't it? It's glitched. Where's the table gone? What's up, Joe the Weed Ninja? What's up, Musical? We've got the UFC quiz tonight. You can head to quiz.bodach.show. Set your name. The pin's there. 80085. I'll try and figure out why my bloody thing is glitching. There we go. Got a table. First glitch of the night. Fantastic. Let's go. Let's just dive straight into it. Got a couple of guests waiting. Have a chinwag. You've got a little bit of time to get in. You know the deal by now. What's up, Cheddarhead? I'm gonna head straight there. Let's go meet the guests. Oh, Jasper, this. Hello and welcome to Silly Sausages, the quiz show that isn't ready yet, but we do it anyway. You've still got some time. You've still got some time to join. Head to the quiz.bodach.show. Maybe we can do a quiz. Maybe we can do one quiz about someone trying to name themselves the N-word. That'd be great. Type in boobs. You've still got time. You should be able to see the pin in the top corner. But this week, it's the UFC 312 quiz. And we are joined by Brutally Honest MMA and In the Liver MMA. All right, guys, how are you? Welcome.
Right, how you doing?
Good. Got a few questions to start the quiz. And yeah, so if you want to join the quiz, head to quiz.bodach.show, set your username, and then put the pin number in 80085. I'm going to keep the pin like that all the time. It's nice. We've got some people joining in. Great. Right, guys, how are you? How are you this evening? Because yeah, so I think the first thing I want to ask you is what are your thoughts on this weekend's card? I'll go to you first. In the liver. What's the best? What do you want me to call you? Sorry. Is it Ash or
just
liver?
on the liver. You could call me Asher. That's my
Asher,
real first name. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's much easier because I know it's a mouthful, you know. But the thing is, yeah, pretty much my thoughts on this are it's pretty understacked, but at the same time, it does have a really good co-main and main event. I've really wanted to see Zhang Weili fight somebody like Tatiana Suarez for a long time because I feel like there hasn't been somebody to challenge her grappling. And then also the rematch between Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis. I think it's pretty good. But I would have preferred, Hamza Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis for the title. But other than that, I feel like it's going to be a fun rematch, and we'll see who gets it.
Nice, yeah. What about you, Brutal?
Yeah, you're right. I feel like it is understacked. It was like the Canadian card last year when they were fighting. It was shocking. So hopefully there's a few surprises. We've got Topuria's little brother. Is it little brother? Older brother? I can't remember. He's on the card. Hoping he gets knocked out. Other than that, yeah. Hopefully we'll get some surprises, good fights.
Why are you hoping he gets knocked out?
Alexandra Topuria. I hope he gets knocked out.
Is there a reason? You just want to see him get sparked out?
Because he's got a lot of hype anti coming into it. So because he's the brother. Yeah, so I'd like him just get smashed straight away. Just yeah. No reason to it. No.
Fair enough. Asher, who are your picks for the sort of main event and the co-main?
I'd say, to be honest with you, 50% Chinese. I'd always root for my girl Zhang Weili, but at the same time, I think that Tatiana Suarez, like if you see her older fights, you'll see some really difficult, grappling exchanges that she kind of finds herself in. But Zhang Weili's top control, I have a lot of confidence in. Gonna go with Zhang Weili with that one. But with Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis, I feel like this one will be a much more clear-cut fight for Dricus du Plessis than it was last time. Not because Dricus du Plessis has like a much more polished style, because he never has a polished style. What it is, though, is I feel like, for example, we saw that shot of Sean Strickland. He might have staff. Don't know. I'm pretty sure that's staff. And then there's also, at the same time, the fact that, Sean Strickland, well, Dricus du Plessis has already, felt out the water with Sean Strickland. All he really needs to do in there is go and fucking, swing away.
Do you think Strickland's going to go in with the same strategy of just shelling up and front kicks?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, so I think du Plessis probably going to have spent the last 12 weeks preparing for exactly that, isn't he? That's such an easy thing to replicate in sparring, isn't it? What he does.
Dude,
that's
yeah.
what I feel.
I think it's just going to be like, and then just bam, random knockout. It's like Francis Ngannou versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik, if you remember that.
Yeah. It's I just can't see Strickland winning it. He doesn't. I've never really seen him adapt, really. But then again, he did sort of. I don't know, that style, it does seem to catch people, but I just think when you know he's going to do it and you're training for 12 odd weeks, preparing for it every day, I just think he's going to get found out. What do you reckon, Brutal?
Yeah, and don't forget all the traveling all the way to Australia. It's going to play a part into it. There's a lot of mental warfare this week. Dricus is going, I don't know which Strickland's going to turn up. It's going to be the same Strickland that always turns up, isn't it? There's going to be no surprises. But yeah, both of them are trying. Yeah, it's got to be Dricus. I think you're right. It's going to be definitive. I think that there'll be a stoppage this time. I don't think he's going to leave it in the judge's hands.
No, it's a fair point. What's the chat saying? The chat is saying Strickland never lost in the first place. Is it? What should we make of that one?
It's arguable. Because the thing is, for me, it's the first, third, and fifth round that you could score for Sean Strickland. I see the second and fourth round as ones you would score for Dricus du Plessis. Third round is, insanely close, and I feel like people don't give him enough credit for that third round. People are usually like, oh, it's first, second, and fifth Strickland. It's the third that is really contentious.
Yeah. Fine. Can you agree with that, Brutal?
Yeah, yeah, it's Strickland Bum Boys, that's what it is. Yeah.
It's moving on. What are your thoughts on Bryce Mitchell? What?
Bryce. I love him. I think we should keep him around. I know he says some contentious stuff and he's a dickhead, but it isn't Bryce Mitchell and Sean Strickland the reason why we all love this fucking sport. These massive characters that say things that are out of turn and they just completely batshit crazy. That is why we're into the sport. We're not here for the normal characters, the boring characters, the boxing type characters. MMA fans are into MMA for that something special. And I feel like as much as he's batshit crazy and no one should take his advice, he's a special kind of guy that you'd only find in MMA.
Yeah, it's true. What do you think of Ash, what do you think of Dana White's response to that? Do you think he handled it well?
I think, from a corporate perspective, like, here's the thing. I'm like, if you keep Bryce Mitchell in the UFC, okay, that's not my problem. Whatever, who cares, right? It's like another fun, entertaining fighter that's ranked and that's really good. One of the best, one of the top 15 best featherweights in the world is what it is. At the same time, they have their own athletic conduct policy, and I was just like, why are we completely disregarding that? We may as well just throw it away at this point, because we've already done this with John Jones. We've already done this with, everybody else in the world. It's like there is a specific place, and people are taking this out of context because I made a community post about this, and they were like, oh yeah, you're basically, you're destroying Bryce Mitchell's right to free speech. That's not even remotely close to what I'm doing. What it was is it was, showing the UFC, a private company's, athletic conduct policy, and just saying this is what would happen if they were to adhere to that, instead of just kind of throwing it under a rug and just putting it under the thing of free speech, which, if they want to do that, that's their company. They can go ahead and do that. But, still.
See, I don't think it's free speech, though, because behind closed doors, Dana White tells them. Like the UFC straight away after the Bryce Mitchell thing, he said that he phoned Bryce Mitchell and they let him know what they thought. That, to me, that's not free speech. If you as a company are backing free speech and you're totally like, whatever they say goes, why are you calling fighters and telling them you disagree with what they say? You're putting the conversations that go on behind closed doors. I imagine there's quite a lot. I think it was the Canadian card with Strickland and Duplessis last year. Strickland got silenced. They cut the press conference short, and then Dana White had a word with Strickland behind closed doors because of the things that he was saying politically that they didn't like. A lot of it, as much as in front of the camera, they were like, free speech, yeah, fucking Dana White. Behind closed doors, I can guarantee a lot of the fighters get told what they can and can't say, and I that's what I believe anyway. And we've heard Dana White say it a few times, like, I phoned such and such and I've said this, and I don't think the true believers in free speech.
Yeah, as much as they say they are. It's weird because they're back behind this entire idea of free speech, and okay, you know what? I was gonna go political there. Not worth it. Not worth it in the MMA community. But the thing is, what I will say is that, I think it's ridiculous that, they're very clearly against, certain facets of free speech, but then they'll just let shit fly,
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's a really confusing thing,
Yeah, I can imagine there's so many conversations that fighters have behind closed doors, things that they get told and to do and can't do, and then other fighters get total free reign. Yeah. And whether you agree with it or not, what's right and wrong, it's the fact that it's not consistent across the board. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, I think like there's a side of it as well. If it can draw the crowds, if it can sort of gain attention, Dana White will kind of milk it, even if it's a bit unsavory. Like with Conor McGregor, for example, when he threw the thing in the bus and that, when you conduct yourself like that outside of the fights, you should be some sort of sanction, right? Like some sort of consequence, but he ended up just making even more money. Do you think this might actually help Bryce Mitchell sort of become more prevalent in the UFC because the crowd are going to be there, love him or hate him? You're going to want to see him fight, right?
No, I think they'll feed him to the wolves now.
What do you mean?
I feel like they'll give him the hardest matchups, and they'll push him out. They'll either tell him you're fighting. They'll give him the hardest matchups that they'll think he'll lose, and they'll either want him to reject the fights until he's got no fights offered that year, and he'll get pushed out, or they'll feed him to the wolves and just keep letting him get knocked out. They won't give him the hardest fights. That's why I think until his contract's done. I think he's burnt his bridges with the UFC, personally. Judging by how Dana White was in that press conference and the headache that it's caused Dana White and you can imagine the shit that Dana White has had through this, like the amount of people ringing him, telling him, you can't let Bryce be doing this and you can't do that. And then the aftermath of it all and the damage control that he has to, that you can see pissed Dana White off. He was angry at that Power Slap conference. He was fuming. I think Bryce is fucked. I do. His days are over.
I mean, the thing is, like, this is, I wouldn't say a marketing tactic, because this was just something that came out of nowhere. Bryce Mitchell making a podcast and saying that stuff. But the thing is, there's like countless examples of this, kind of not only dividing an audience, but also bringing people together in a way where it's like it's lucrative. Like, for example, Joe Louis versus Maxim, whatever his name was. He was from Nazi Germany. That Maxim guy knocked out Joe Louis in their first bout, and then there was the rematch. This was like one of the most, anticipated events in American boxing history. And it was mostly because, this was during the times of Nazi Germany, and that's when everybody was like, kind of coming together about that. And number two, also because, hey, rematch. But still, there was still that aspect of America versus Nazi Germany, if that makes sense,
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I can see him getting pushed out, and like you said. Yeah, anyway, let's move on from that one. What do you think of Power Slap, actually? You mentioned Power Slap. What are your thoughts on that? Start with you, Asher.
I mean, dude, I do not know a single fucking thing about Power Slap, other than the fact that you literally just gear up your slap, and then wonk, and then, either they get knocked out, or they don't, and then it goes to decision, and, that's what happens. That's all I know about it. I feel like Life is War has a better stance of it than I do, because I just don't know shit.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Brutal?
I'll watch two people fighting in a phone booth, two Russians fight. I'm just into anything that's violence. I'll watch I was watching people play the leg kick version of Power Slap on the other day on Shorts.
There's a leg kick version of it.
There's a leg kick version.
Leg kick?
It's like until someone's leg breaks, basically.
Jesus.
It's all Russian. All these Russian promotions that do it.
I've seen the phone booth one. That's
on
pretty brutal. Yeah.
It's like, they go for the shin. I think they can go for the calf, but I think they mostly just go for the shin, not the shin, the thigh. That's what it is. They go for the thigh, and then it's like, I saw a clip where this guy's leg literally just, folded over his tibia, just, It's a gross promotion. Don't look it up if you don't want to, but it's wild.
Yeah, there's some crazy promotions out there at the moment. I think that there's like underground fighting scenes where they do. There's a hole now that's being created. There's a market that's being created by Power Slap that I think for this ungentlemanly violence, as I would call it. Where it's just brutality, and it's through the power of short media. I think that we're seeing a lot of this shit, like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels. That's why this kind of shit's exploding. There's not much to it. It's just a knockout. You want to see something. It's like morbid curiosity, isn't it? That's why it says it's morbid curiosity.
Yeah,
seeing people get knocked out, legs break, the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, the internet
a lot of it
opens
comes
that
from
opportunity,
Russia, doesn't it? Yeah. You think you're right when you said the Russians. They seem to be finding all different formats for people just beating the shit out of each other and trying to clip their wings in defense. Yeah, like the phone booth one. Like, how do you defend yourself in a phone booth? Like, I can't remember whose channel I was looking at. I think one of you covered in-car jiu-jitsu, where they have a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, seatbelt jiu-jitsu, is it called, or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's car-jitsu. It's car-jitsu, man.
Car-jitsu,
it's
yeah.
Awesome.
Car-jitsu.
I did a whole like video breakdown on it because like I was like obsessed with this for like a solid week and then I forgot about it. But it was awesome. It was really cool. It's run by this guy that's from the Midwest, but he's from Russia, but he did it in the Midwest because he came to the Midwest one time and he was like, oh, you know what? These guys need card jitsu. Fuck it. We're gonna put card jitsu on the map. You know? So that's what he did.
I don't mind the card jitsu one because at least it's a fair fight. But the thing is about like power slap and stuff like that, it's like, seems to me that whoever gets to go first, surely they have all the advantage.
Yeah, of course they do. That's why it's ungentlemanly. It's not really a fair fight, is it?
No, it's nonsense.
I'm just reading the comments. Human centipede guillotine competition and power wank.
Let's see when Gilly flaked out again. He probably knew that I was going to pester him about Musical's laptop.
Speaking of Gilly, what is it with Gilly? Is he making money from YouTube? Where's he make his money from, or is he collecting welfare checks?
Were you the guy that was on the debate with Musical MMA, by the way? Or did you grow a beard? Yeah, because I remember there was like a debate between him and like some other guy. Oh no, that was Red Eye. That was Red Eye. You look a little bit
critical. Critical,
yeah.
No, it wasn't me. But I'd rip Googling Gilly apart.
Yeah, I did want to press him on some things because he keeps saying he's going to get Musical a laptop. It never happens, and he's obviously buying his engagement.
He's buying the community. This is why a lot of people won't speak out about him, and then a lot of people do speak out about him because they're jealous, because they want some of that money. They want some of those $100 donations.
I'll take his money for you.
I think there's a bit of jealousy from some people, and then I think some people won't speak up against him because he donates. So, but I've got nothing against the guy. He just looks like, I don't know. I don't know why he's talking shit about everyone all the time.
No. He's beefed with every single time I see him in a stream. He's beefing with someone.
Musical.
Him to fight. Yeah.
Musical. He's giving all his welfare checks to I heard on the Clown Show that he gave 11k in 2024 to MMA Guru. £11,000.
$11,000?
Well, yeah, $11,000. He donated $11,000 to MMA Guru in 2024. Yeah.
He often hits the daily cap. He was hitting the daily cap with MMA Guru for a while. Because there's a daily cap on how many super chats you can get, and he was hitting that cap trying to get. MMA
what the fuck?
Yeah, so
I have no problem with Giuliani, man. Like, he's been nothing but nice to me, but I don't know how he's treated you guys. So I can only speak from my experience. The guy, like, I did ask him about his view count though, because it's interesting because you go into his comments and there's not a lot of engagement in the comment section. Like, for example, there will be a few comments with a few likes. And I was just asking him, like what happened there? I don't think he ever answered the question, but it was like...
what he does, he buys views, he buys subscribers, he buys prostitutes, and he buys engagement from the MMA community. And shout-outs from MMA Guru. That's what he does. And nothing against it. If he wants to do that, he's going to wreck his own channel because he'll buy... Like, it makes no sense. The guy's come from nowhere. He's got 52,000 subscribers, and he's got one video that'll do like 8,000. Then he's got one that does about 100 views. His channel's all over the place, and there's no way. I don't know. Maybe he has. How long's he been on YouTube?
His Social Blade stands out to me because, like, if you look at some of these days, he has random days where he gets no extra subs. And then the next day, he'll only get 2,000 views and an extra 500 subs. And I'm just thinking that I had a video pop this week. It got about 15k.
Yeah.
And I got about 22, 23 extra subscribers from that video. He somehow gets 500 subscribers from 2,000 views. It's like, it just doesn't add up.
No, it's mental. I just worry about the guy's mental health. That's what if you're doing that kind of shit on YouTube, buying stuff, and he's got to be mentally unwell, and it's a cry for attention. That's what it is. It's a cry for attention, If you're doing shit like that, who gives a fuck? I give a fuck, Western Mass Climber, because I feel for the guy, because if you're that low that you're buying subscribers, buying views on YouTube, that's a sad place to be in, isn't it? It's, you've got, your mental health must be rock bottom. It must be rock bottom if you're spending $11,000 on MMA Guru. You're buying subscribers, you're buying views, and I don't know, and then you're causing shit with other people in the community. I don't know. To me, he looks like a man on the edge, and I feel for the guy.
Yeah, he does seem quite emotional. It's definitely emotional. He's challenged me to a fight this week, and he was talking about fighting JVD, and I was like, you know, when you're going around trying to
JVD would absolutely wreck him. JVD is an angry guy. That guy would tear him apart. He'd probably bite his nose off. And that's not, you know, I really do think JVD would tear him apart and just
you missed the funny stream the other day.
Biting chunks out of his face.
They were giving each other shit. Yeah, they were giving each other shit, Gilly and JVD. JVD started calling him and trying to arrange an actual fight. Yeah, JVD seems like he chooses violence most days. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on from Gilly. Gilly the Googler, Gilly the Ducker, Gilly the guy who never turns up for the quiz. Let's go back to the UFC.
I'm just curious what he does for a living, because he never seems to work, but he's dropping like 11k in cash donos. So I don't know.
I've heard he's a successful gambler.
Oh, is he? Oh, fine.
From what I heard, he got like a really, got a really good bet and then got like $2 million off it or something.
Fuck off. Then he needs to upgrade his camera equipment, because his camera equipment's shit and his setup shit.
Yeah, he talks about investments a lot as well, I've noticed. So maybe he invests in stocks and whatnot. I don't know. He seems to be worth the money though, because he does drop a lot of donos to people. So I don't think that comes from welfare.
I still think he's claiming. I still think he's on welfare.
Claiming everything.
Prove me wrong, Gilly. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, well, I like Gilly. He's just hot and cold with me. 1 minute we're getting along, the next minute he wants to fight. So yeah, let's get back to UFC though. I've got another question for you. I'll go to you, Asher. Like, what do you think of the UFC's current balance between entertainment and the sport of MMA?
Okay, two things. So number one, I just see someone spamming. I look like Penguin Zero and Leafy is here in chat. And then also number two, the thing is, I feel like they're really focusing on that business aspect. I mean, look at all the deals with Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, they're kind of prioritizing, you know, using the Apex over, you know, hosting, you know, good events in a crowd that would love to see it. They're, you know, they know that Apex events aren't favored, but they still also know that we're still going to watch it, which sucks because, you know, they're not something I would prefer to watch or any other fan would prefer to watch. And you know, about the Abu Dhabi cards, like it's fine. Like they host great fights, or at least great fights on paper. My issue with I guess, you know, that climate is because you know, number one, I see a lot of fighters like gas out, for example, in Abu Dhabi, and people are like, oh, it's low elevation. At the same time, you got to consider the fact that this is a very humid climate. It's an incredibly humid climate. It's like, you know, you'll see, like, I don't know, like, for example, like, random fight, but Shamil Ghazi versus Don'Tale Mayes, they were sweating like fucking pigs in there. I swear to God, like, I have never seen two men so sweaty in a cage before. It was absolutely ridiculous. And, you know, I feel like, you know, hosting it in climates like, you know, Las Vegas are good, but at the same time, not in the Apex. I'm also strongly opposed to like Utah, Colorado, you know, having MMA events there, because I just feel like it's like a really strange, you know, climate to adjust to as opposed to a lot of the other places you fight. But that's my own personal opinion. I digress. You guys can disagree, but that's my thoughts.
The fights at elevation, the fighters are always clearly visibly knackered even after the first round in many cases. It does ruin a card, I think, when you fight at elevation.
You know what I think ruins a card? When you've got a Saudi crowd with no beer and they're pumping fake noise into the venue. When you look at some of these Saudi crowds, these Middle Eastern crowds, there's something in me as a fan who's been to many fight events that kills me watching the crowd. It just absolutely kills me. And this goes for boxing, it goes for Bellator, PFL, anything that's in that country, and the fan base just. When I think I can't remember which one it was, the champion versus champions card, and
that was PFL versus Bellator. That was like 2024, right?
Yeah. And for most of the card, the fans hadn't even turned up. I don't know where they were. I just don't know where the crowd was for most of the events, and it's just that disappointing that they're putting on these massive events, trying to stack these cards as much as possible, and it just feels wasted. It just feels really wasted when there's fight fans that would appreciate it. I don't know. It just kills me a little bit. It kills me inside watching the crowds, and I know there's like 1,000 people that would die to go to these events, and it's you just see these half-interested people just there, it's something to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, they're throwing money at a lot of sports, aren't they? The Saudis, they just seem to be trying to soak up Western sports and steal the big events.
Is it going to ruin combat sports? Especially, I know, like boxing, they really put in the stampede on boxing, but is it going to ruin combat sports?
Well, the crowd makes the event, so if the crowd aren't behind it and they're having to pump in fake noise, then yeah, I think that's going to ruin it.
Just everything about it, though. Like for example, having some of the big events in boxing, at least, when you're having Tyson Fury fighting in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, the UAE, wherever the fuck they are, Saudi. It kills me as a British fan that we're not seeing our British fighter fight in the UK, and it ruins it for like the Ukrainian fans. Like, I know it's like a neutral ground, but I don't know. It just kills me a little bit. Like we had such like a great history of big boxing events in the UK, and it's being pulled away from the UK. And what events are we going to have? What big fights are we going to have if they're taking those big fights? The Anthony Joshua fights, the Tyson Fury fights. It's going to kill like boxing a little bit in the UK, especially the up and comers, especially those looking to make a name on the undercard of a Tyson Fury fight. It's just a shame, isn't it?
It is. What do you think of the UFC's reluctance to do stadiums?
Fucking strange, because Octagon MMA are killing it. They did. I think they broke the record last year for the most attended MMA event in the history. I think it was. They broke records.
How much
for
was
it. I'm not sure exactly. I just remember saying the headlines for it. It didn't get enough.
Pride had like 100,000 way back in the day. Like there was like Pride Shockwave.
Was that stadium?
I don't know if that was a stadium, but there was like 100,000 people in there.
I think this was for an outdoor event. I think that this was the record for a stadium.
Dana White said stadiums lack the atmosphere. That's what he claims.
No,
which I don't think makes sense.
No. What is he fucking talking about? Hold on.
This is what he says. He said it's not this. He said you get a much better atmosphere in an arena compared to a stadium. That's why he goes for the.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He's doing music venues with the sphere and shit, and he's saying the atmosphere isn't like. What are you talking about, dude? You're going in the sphere. That's completely against. I don't know.
It makes no sense, does it? It makes no sense.
I might have just crashed.
That's right. Yeah, I can still see you. It's all right. You're good. I think because I think they should do, if they do UFC London, I think they should do it in Wembley Stadium. I think they'll sell it. I think they'll sell it out.
They would. It's fucking dangerous though, Wembley. Have you ever been in Wembley Stadium?
I've been once to see an England game, but the stadium was new at the time.
Have you been in the rafters, like the top there? Fucking hell. It's almost like being vertical. Like, it's dangerous, that place is. Can you imagine like MMA? Well, did they have Tyson Fury there, didn't they? A fair while back. You know when he came out, they brought him out on the throne. They carried him out.
Oh yeah. Was that
I'm
at
sure
Wembley,
that was at Wembley, wasn't it?
Oh,
I'm sure it was Wembley.
yeah. Nah, I think it's fine. Anyway, should we crack on with the quiz then? You ready?
Yes, sir.
So, right, everyone at home, we're gonna crack on with the quiz. I think we've got some good players. We've got Joey, Kenny G, Boob.
Before we go any further, can I ask, is No Chill MMA not here because he's been deported back to Venezuela? Is that why he's not here tonight? Is that why? Has Donald Trump deported the little midgets?
He might have done, actually. You never know. They're rounding them up a lot, aren't they? How many have they deported now? Is it like it's up to like 5,000 or something now? Or is it hit 5K yet?
I don't know.
It's hundreds. Know. Yeah, it's hundreds a day or something. They're rounding up, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. So we got Boob, Cheddarhead, Musical, Western Mass Climber, Jiggy. Someone called I'm Gonna Win. Someone's put their phone number in 01223 735 100.
Ring it.
That's a Cambridge number, so that's probably Goose. Right, hang on. We got Frau and we got Lane. Right, we'll crack on. Right, have you got your quiz screens ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, you'll see on the quiz screen, it'll follow along with the questions. When it prompts you for an answer, remember to double tap. It'll go green. And we will crack on. Hang on, let me just find my notes. And please don't be radiused. Right, hang on. Let me just. Okay.
Is Korean not no? No Chill. I don't know what his ethnicity is. I'm only taking the piss.
Yeah, a lot of it doesn't make sense, does it? Like the voice and the face don't go together.
No.
Anyway,
I like the little guy.
Yeah, don't forget to double tap. It should. I've updated it a little bit. There should be a message telling you to double tap now. But yeah, we'll crack on. Question number 1. Let me just remember how to use this. I only do it every week. Right, first question. Right, in the main event, which fighter? Oh, sorry. Let me just. I forgot to mention it. This round 1 is the records round. So this is about the fighters' records. So yeah, in the main event, which fighter goes in with the most submission losses on their record? Is it DDP or Sean Strickland?
Ooh.
Right, double tap, because I'm not going to keep saying it this time. In the main event, which fighter goes in with the most submission losses on their record? And we'll have no Googling.
Oh, I think I fucked up on this one.
Yeah. Remember, there's no fucking Googling. I will find
I've gone Strickland because I know Strickland's got the most losses, but has he got? Are there more decisions?
We'll find out.
Hang on. What were you doing? I answered Strickland.
Right, so there's a few. If any of them go dark or semi-transparent, it means no one picked them. But yes, someone's picked them. So the answer is it's glitching. Of course, it's fucking glitching.
Oh, fuck.
See.
He got submitted in UFC like a while back.
And he only got like 1 or 2. Oh, I just went for the most losses.
Yeah, Strickland's never been subbed. He's got 1. So DDP's got 1 submission loss on his record, and Sean Strickland, he has got losses, but he was either knocked out or decision.
Yeah, it blows my mind that he hasn't been submitted, because like given there's quite a few grappling threats in the division coming up, so that surprises me.
I also think Strickland's a bit of a nut. He's a kind of nutter that would probably go to sleep. He wouldn't tap. I don't see him tapping. I think you'd have to actually put him to sleep.
He got submitted one time because he turned his back, like in a submission grappling thing, and he was like turning his back. He was raising his hands up, and then like a dumbass, the guy just jumps on his back and just like rear naked chokes him. It's funny.
I can imagine. Yeah, he's. I've heard Strickland fight. He spars like he fights. He doesn't hold back, or he doesn't like sparring to Strickland is the same as being in the ring with him.
Yes.
I've heard he's a psycho. Yeah. Right, next question. Question number 2. In the co-main event, which fighter has the highest decision win rate in percentage terms?
Oh, hold on, I gotta refresh my page.
Has it crashed?
Is it still
Yeah,
there?
it's not loading for me.
Yeah, it's just like crashed. The quiz page.
And it's like the GUI, the UI, whatever. That's
Yeah.
frozen on the
Yeah,
screen.
I've just got one answer.
Oh yeah, no. So I'm still reading it out. Yeah. Whaley Zhang, is it coming up? Tatiana Suarez.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All right. Yeah. So they will pop up one at a time. Sorry. Yeah. It's confused me there.
It took forever.
All right. Cool. Yeah, they'll come up one at a time as I read through them. Right. Yeah. So double tap your answers. In the co-main event, which fighter has the highest decision win rate?
Hold on.
It glitched.
I gotta. It's not letting me submit anything on the website is the issue.
Yeah, it glitched for me. It paused on the question, and then it didn't let me select anything, and then it jumped straight to the answer.
Right, hang on a minute. Let me just sort this out. It's not the Bodach Show about a glitch. Right, live quiz stage, question stage. Boom. Right, boom. Can you double tap your answers now? Is it coming up?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
I think it's just my website that's fucked up. I gotta
Is it working now?
refresh this real quick. No, it's just not letting me join. It's not because the thing is I can't do anything without refreshing, and when I refresh the second time, it just nothing there. And it's the website is just completely kaput on my end.
Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on. Right, try refreshing it now. Oh, this is going really well.
It's all good, man. Hold on.
Yeah. Is it what's happening if you refresh now?
So the thing is I've tried refreshing again and again and again. The thing is when I refreshed the first time, it just infinitely buffered, and then when I reloaded the website just doesn't show up. It's just the tab and then the website link, the tab of my computer.
Okay. Have you got your phone handy?
My phone. Yeah, I got my phone. Hold on.
Yeah.
Should I join on my phone?
Yeah. Join your phone, will you, please?
All right, no problem. All right, so it's quiz.bodach.show.
Yeah. Right, I've got your answer from the first one, so once I see you in there, I'll just put it over. Everyone's getting a lifetime to answer and Google this one. Yeah, it's all right.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta put a hyperlink thingamajig in here. All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my browser. I think it's because hold on. Does this support Brave browser? Because I'm using Brave, not Chrome or anything.
It should support Brave, yeah.
Fuck is Brave?
Yeah.
It's privacy browser.
It's the thing I like about it is it's just okay. There we go. I got the questions now for Weili Zhang and Tatiana Suarez.
Cool. Let me just move your points over. Boom. And then I'll get rid of your other one. I come in from a different IP. Okay. Right. Cool. Right. Have we double tapped your answers?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Let's try not to glitch. Try not to let your phone go to sleep. Right. Yeah. So I've completely lost my train now. Yeah. So it's Tatiana Suarez. Tatiana Suarez. She has a decision win rate of 30%, while Weili has a decision win rate of 24%.
You know what threw me off is they're just on they're always going to decision nowadays at this point in time. Well, Tatiana's been getting more finishes, while Zhang Weili has won her last 3 fights by decision. So it's really off-putting.
Yeah, the women do reach a decision more often than the men. I think it's just because of the lack of power, isn't it? The men Just men just have more concussive force, and when you get older, their neck, it's a lot harder to get a man off your neck than the women can sort of. I don't know.
And they can like kind of like squirm around the grappling exchanges a lot better, just because they're very limber. Or no, that's not the right word,
Yeah, they're more flexible, and they're just Well, the women are flexible, aren't they? They're more flexible than men. Like.
Yeah.
Anyway, question 3. Heavyweights Justin Tafa and Talison Teixeira face each other, but which fighter has the shortest average fight time? Is it Justin Tafa or Talison Teixeira? Double tap your answers.
I don't know this one. I've got no clue.
Yeah, just give it your best guess, man. Heavyweights Justin Tafa. Yeah, it's because the card has got so many sort of relatively unknown fighters. It's actually quite hard to do the quiz because I'm trying to.
The only thing I know about Teixeira is that I saw him in the Contender Series and he looked absolutely garbage, but he still won. I don't know how, but like he was just swinging for the fences and then landed a shot. There we go. That's just how it goes at heavyweight, though.
Yeah. Oh, the heavyweights just any punch can be the end of it, can't it? Like they just got so much power.
Yeah.
It's another guess. We've got split answers. Yeah, Talison Teixeira. Talison Teixeira. And so Justin Tafa's average fight time is 6 minutes on the dot, but Talison Teixeira is 1 minute 57. His average fights last less than 2 minutes. This kind of looks. I mean, that might be a reason to be excited for that fight. Question 4. Jimmy Crute and Rudolph, I can't believe it, Bellato, I can never pronounce the names, both have 8 first-round finishes. But which fighter has the most knockout victories? Is it Jimmy Crute or Bellato? Bellato. Tomato, I'm not sure. Push your answers, double tap. They've both got 8 first-round finishes, but which one has the most knockout victories? Let's see who's Googling. Western Mass Climber, you're Googling. You're taking way too long. Lane, I think you're bloody Googling as well. Bam, that's the end. It's Bellato.
There we go.
Yeah, Jimmy Crute has 5 knockout wins. Bellato has
I'm surprised he has that many, to be honest with you. He's a very grapple-heavy guy. I'm just shocked that he got, were most of his finishes like ground and pound, or were they just like straight-up knockouts?
I don't think so, actually. This is his first round finishes. So when he finishes in the first round, he tends to knock them out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and Rodolfo Benito had 7. He's got 7 knockouts. So I need to make more notes. I can answer your questions better. Yeah, next question 5 is the end of the records round. Last question. Jake Matthews and Francesco Prado face each other at welterweight. Which one goes in with the highest takedown defense, percentage-wise? Double tap your answers. Which fighter goes in with the highest takedown defense?
Oh, fuck.
Let's think about it like this, though, because this is what I'll say out loud. Is Francisco Prado has fought significantly less than Jake Matthews.
That's how I always do it, as based on the number of fights.
Because it kind of starts to fade as soon as you get into like the deeper waters, like Jake Matthews,
Oh,
wait, what's their takedown defense? Do you know?
So Jake Matthews' takedown defense is 64%, and Prado is 25%.
Wow, that's better. That's actually better than I thought. Actually, for Jake Matthews, he's fought a lot of veterans. It's crazy.
Oh, that's the end of the records round. Let's check the scores. Cheddarhead has taken the lead with 40 points.
Dang, I'm not even on the leaderboard.
Jiggles 40. Yeah.
Where the fuck am I?
Wait. Right, brutally honest, you got 30 points. Brutally honest is on 30 points.
Fuck, these guys might be on the leaderboard.
These guys might be using Google.
Wait, hang on. On the lever,
you think we could get like a lifeline at one point? Like, you know how Jeopardy, or was it Jeopardy? It was like, wants to be a millionaire, You know how they do it?
I'm on that leaderboard. I'm just not on this leaderboard.
Oh, okay.
No, you are on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm not even on like
screen,
the.
not on mine.
Oh, you're on the screen, so you're currently 4th. So we got Cheddarhead, Jiggles, and I'm going to win at 40 points. Brutally honest on 30. You're both on 30 points, by the way.
Whose is that number? I'm going. Hang on. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Are you going to ring it?
I'm going to ring it. What's the number?
Have you got it? 01223 735 100.
Can be like a brothel or something, isn't it?
Let me know when you got it. I want to know who answers. Is it ringing?
Yeah, it's Star Radio.
It's fucking Goose.
Star Radio. Oh, wow.
Honest to God.
What Star Radio?
He's playing twice. Hang on. If I do this little... Let's get rid of the pest. Star Radio, fuck's sake. Honest to God. Right, we'll get rid of him. So he's the token stalker. Anyway, right, next round is the history round. It's the history of some of the fighters on this week's card. Question 6. Dricus du Plessis made his UFC debut in October 2020. Fighting who?
I actually know this one. I know this
Traven
one.
Giles, Darren Till, Marcus Perez, or Anthony Hernandez. Dricus du Plessis made his UFC debut in October 2020. Fighting who? Trevor Giles, Darren Till, Marcus Perez, Anthony Hernandez. I forgot to tell you what you're playing for.
I messed. Oh,
Who'd you
messed
pick?
up, have you? Do you want me to reset it? I can reset it. No, I'm not going to reset it. You messed up. You know the rules by now. This is your second quiz.
no. I went Trevin Giles, but I think he fought Trevin Giles in his second fight or third fight.
Yeah, that was a sophomore appearance. Marcus Perez was the first one. That was the guy that wore the Joker cosplay.
Yeah. Was Marcus Perez? He got a knockout ground and pound on the UFC Fight Night.
Yeah, Perez was trying to throw like some wacky spinning back elbow and then just backfired.
Oh yeah. I did actually forget to set the quiz up properly. I just want you to know what you're playing for. There is a prize, by the way. The prize is the imaginary teapot.
Okay, there we go. That's something to work for. There we go.
It is.
And by the way, I don't think I show on the leaderboard, which it's okay. That's okay. But I think so far I got like 40 something points.
So I've amended it. So you have got 40 points. But yeah, the magical teapot, it has magical properties. If you make a cup of tea with it and drink it, it makes you immune from Trump's deportation. So that's probably quite handy.
If only No Chill had it.
I know. If he was here, he could have been playing. He could have been playing for his citizenship.
It's too late. He's gone.
Free my boy.
It's all right. It's all right. He'll be with the Coyotes trying to get back over the border soon. What year did Weili Zhang make her UFC debut? Is it 2016, 2018, 2020, or 2021? Double tap.
Oh, fuck.
What year did Weili Zhang make her UFC debut? We're getting some quick answers. It's good. Trainers, whoever you are.
Quick, but not confident.
3, 2, 1. Bomb.
What was it?
Wait, hang on. The mace.
That actually stumps me. I don't know. It's like I was. Could I tell you what?
I felt like it was before COVID, and that's all I went with. Is before COVID.
Let's go.
Yeah, she made her debut on August 4th, 2018 at UFC 227, getting a decision win against Daniel Taylor.
There we go. Heck yeah.
Question 8. Which promotion did Justin Taffer fight for before joining the UFC? Is it Extreme Fighting Championships? Is it Bellator, One Championship, or Cage Warriors?
What is this one? Oh shoot.
What promotion did Justin Taffer fight for before joining the UFC?
I feel like you just made extreme fight promotions up. Like I don't know. It's a funny name.
I know it's a real promotion. Was it Extreme Fighting Championships, Bellator, One Championship, or Cage Warriors? I think Extreme Championships is from the Far East, and it just translates that way.
Gotcha. Okay.
Double tap your answers. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we've got a split of the answers.
There we go.
Extreme Fighting Championships.
I was thinking it was fake, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna humor this real quick. I'm gonna humor this, and I'm just gonna pick it. Screw it.
Yeah, when I saw that, I thought, it's obvious enough for someone who's like, because I think most muggles. I'm a casual when it comes to MMA, so like some of these fighters are unknown to me. So I thought, yeah, that stands out enough to make the question not too mentally hard. Yeah, question 9. Who gave Jimmy Crute his first career loss? Anthony Smith, Misha, I can't say that fucking name, Jamal Hill, or Paul Craig? Double tap your answers. Yeah, who gave Jimmy Crute his first career loss? Anthony Smith, Misha, blah, 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 Jamal Hill, or Paul Craig?
I know this one exactly. I know this one.
3, 2, 1. Lock your answers in.
I went with the guy that he fought first, which was Paul Craig, but he didn't lose against him.
I've picked Serkinov. There we go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me how to pronounce it. Yes, his first career loss was against Misha Serkinov. He was subbed at UFC on ESPN 16 in the first round via a Peruvian necktie.
That's a very rare one. I don't know how many times that's been pulled off. Like, do you know off the top of your head?
I don't actually know. It's a good way to go though, isn't it? If you can pull it off. I know the move though. You learn that when you do BJJ.
It's like that requires like I don't know. Like I've never been able to pull it off. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not flexible enough. Yeah. In 2014, Jake Matthews competed on the Ultimate Fighter Nations. But what happened? He won the tournament and was rewarded with a UFC contract. Did he finish runner-up? Or was he knocked out of the competition after losing the first fight? It's the final question of the round. In 2014, Jake Matthews competed on the Ultimate Fighter Nations. It's an international version of the Ultimate Fighter. What happened next? Did he win the tournament? Was he runner-up? Or was he knocked out after the first fight? Wow, answers.
Was this the smashes? Was it?
It was a version of the Ultimate Fighter that sort of
Aussie
did the
versus the
internationals.
Brits.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think they called it the smashes, didn't they? I'm pretty sure with Andy Ogle, I think it was. Andy Ogle? I'm pretty sure Andy Ogle.
Yeah, no, Andy Ogle. Yeah, you're right. It's Andy Ogle, and then there was also like
Luke Barnett. Luke.
If it was the Smash, I think Robert Whittaker was in there as well. Yeah, I think he won the show actually. Robert Whittaker at welterweight when he fought at welterweight.
Yeah. Well, he got knocked out. He got knocked out of the competition after losing the first fight.
Yes.
Yeah. He then went on to win a string of fights in other promotions before finally getting into the UFC. Right, that's the end of the second round. Score
Wasn't
so far.
that far back, was it? It was that far back, Jig. It was very far back.
Holy
Ash
shit!
takes the lead. Ash is taking the lead, 80 points.
Dude, that imaginary teapot's mine. It's mine, bro.
Mate, just be responsible with it. It's got magic powers. Brutally honest, 60 points. Jiggle, 60 points. Frall, 60 points. That's a tie for third, and Kenny G sneaking up behind on 50 points. Right, the next round is personal. It's getting personal with the fighters. Question 11. Why was Sean Strickland expelled from school in the 9th grade? Was he
This could be a million things, couldn't it? It could be a million things.
Was he a prolific truancy? Did he commit a hate crime? Or was he found taking a firearm into school?
That sounds like everything Sean Strickland would fucking do.
Yeah.
You never tell your answers.
Fuck.
Why was Sean Strickland expelled from school in the 9th grade? Was he a prolific truant? Did he commit a hate crime, or did he get caught with a firearm at school?
You know, if it weren't against my better judgment, I'd say a firearm, but I know how that would end. I think he'd be in prison.
Yeah, he probably would be. Yeah.
Yeah, hate crime. There we go.
Yeah, he after an abusive upbringing he had an abusive father. He ran away from home to live with his granddad, who held neo-Nazi views, and he adopted those neo-Nazi views, joined neo-Nazi clubs with his granddad, and then went into school and committed a hate crime.
There we go.
He has since renounced these views. You wouldn't know it to look at him recently with the bloody tash he's got going, but yeah. Yeah. Where does Tatiana Suarez train at? Is it Extreme Couture, American Top Team, City Kickboxing, or Eagles MMA?
Eagles MMA is okay, I'm not going to give anything away.
Where does Tatiana Suarez train at? Extreme Couture, American Top Team, City Kickboxing, or Eagles MMA? Everyone's answering so quick. Are you not Lane? Lane, if you're fucking Googling, I will help Gilly find you, and you don't want that. You don't want that. Gilly's a local stalker. Oh, and you as well. What was that? That was a slow answer. There. You, Asher. I just saw you sneaking that answer in.
Dude, because the thing is, like, I was choosing between Extreme Couture, American Top Team. I was like, what the fuck is it? Because it's not City Kickboxing.
I went for Extreme Couture because Strickland was talking about Tatiana being autistic this week. He was talking about how he trains with her, and he was saying that she was autistic as fuck.
All right, you might have got me there, man.
So that's the only reason why I went to Extreme Couture. Yeah. He was talking about it loads this week, saying that they were quite close. He was calling her an autistic bitch.
The man just has no filter.
This fucking guy, dude. Yeah.
It's Extreme Couture. Question 13. What is Taliesin Teixeira's nickname? Oh God, I need to pronounce these now.
Are you Taliesin Teixeira's nickname? Wait, hold on. Can I text my mom real quick, by the way? Hold on.
He's Googling.
No. Hold on. I'm still on the thing. Hold on. Do you want me to show you what I'm texting my mom?
Yes.
Not really.
Hold on. I sent her an ABBA and Preach video, and then she's like, come order. Which I told her I was in the middle of this, man. Hold on.
Do me a favor and tell your mum I love her.
All right. I'm in the game show, and the host says he loves you very much. XOXO. There you go. Got it. Sent it. Oh, wait, hold on. I accidentally closed it. All right, there we go. All right, what is Taliesin Teixeira's nickname? Is it A?
Okay, there we go. We're just gonna... I can't pronounce these, so I'm just gonna use a robot voice to do it. Hopefully you can hear it. So, is it A?
Chico.
So that's...
Chico.
Chico? Shit, this is gonna take too long. Right, where's my Blake? I've lost my screen. Is it Chico, or is it Xylo? I know that one. What is it? This word. Which one's this one?
Zicado. This is going to be a complete guess. This is
Zicado. Or is it
Zicado?
No, I've already done that one.
This sounds like the name of like some xenomorph or some shit. Like I don't know if any of these are real.
The fucking pronunciation website's just crashed on me.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This is like some alien tongue that you're putting on here, man. This isn't even Portuguese.
Is one of them. Which one is it? I can't even fucking remember, and I did the quiz. Like I said, if when the cards stacked and they're all pretty famous fighters, it's so much easier to do a quiz.
I don't think it's any of the ones with an X in it, because I feel like I don't know. Those words usually don't start with X, right? Like there's no good words that start with X. Oh fuck! All right, there we go.
Sikau.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Ate my fucking words.
How the fuck do you pronounce that then?
It's a cow.
Sikau, I think it is. Let me just see if this website will come up again. Right, it's
Zikeo.
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 Zikeo. Oh, anyway.
Gotcha.
Question 14. Why is Rodolfo Belato known as traitor, which is in his native tongue the word for tractor? Why is he called the tractor? Oops, sorry. Is it because of his work ethic? Is it because he was a fat kid? Is it because of his heavy striking? Or is it because he moves slow? Why is Belato known as a tractor? Why is that his nickname?
I've not gone for the right answer. I've gone for the answer that I want it to be because he was a fat fucking kid. That's what I've gone for. That's what I've gone for. And I'll die on that. I'll die on that one. I hope to God it's that one. Please.
Oh, we've got a spread of answers because of his work ethic. Why have you answered that, Cheddarhead? A lot of work ethic. Okay.
Oh, fuck off!
God fucking damn it! You're fucking with me. There's no fucking way that was a thing. There's no way. Holy shit!
That's
in an interview, they asked him about his tractor.
That's just too fucking ridiculous to be true.
He got bullied. He got bullied as a kid for being overweight, and that's what got him into MMA in the first place, to basically get the bullies back.
This is why fat shaming should be a thing. This is why fat shaming should be a thing, because it's just made an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, fat shaming works. Fat shaming works.
You know, if you want to get some exercise, get called fat. There we go.
I used to be very fat, and I got fat shamed a lot. And then
you fat fuck. That's why you're not fat anymore.
Yeah.
There we go.
You fat prick.
The best thing about it though is you're really fat, and you when you're fat, especially as a man, you do just get teased. It's like no one holds back when you're a fat guy. Like, and,
you know what,
right? When you do lose a weight, you do get to stick the middle finger up at them, and that does feel good.
I'm going through a stage right now. I want to become as grotesque as possible, and then just present myself to the woman. that is the objective right now, and just become as grotesque, grow this beard out disgustingly, just grow my hair and shave clumps of it off, just become as grotesque as possible, and then just go out and shag someone. And that is the objective right now, and I don't know why, but
you need to get one of those suits that just pulls off, so you can literally just pull it off in one go and go like da-da. It's your lucky day.
It's a strange objective, but that's the objective right now. God help my girlfriend.
I think because the thing is, like, you know what you would need to do is you got to like do like the thing with male pattern baldness where you just shave this part and then leave like the sides hanging. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, have you ever seen Wayne Goose? Has anyone seen Wayne Goose? I like that guy. That he's got that haircut. It's disgusting, isn't it? But he does well. He does well.
You just gotta like spray paint your teeth like completely yellow, and then maybe do like some like, you know, you take out some chunks in between as well. So like some like.
I like how far you're getting into this.
Yes, I thought about it a lot in the past 10 seconds.
You need to get like a big bag of Cheetos as well, and make sure the crumbs go in your chest.
Oh, all the dust.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Now you're talking my language.
Just lie back on my chair.
Yeah. Like you get some like KFC fried chicken. Like this.
Oh, I thought you were doing something else for a second. Never mind.
Do you remember the film Austin Powers 2, A Fat Bastard? Do you remember Fat Bastard's trying to seduce the American woman?
Get in my belly.
Yeah, you gotta get some chicken grease in there as well. Mix it all in with the Cheeto dust.
That might be a thing. It might become a thing.
Ah, cool. Well, I feel I'm jealous of your girlfriend.
Sidetrack there. Oh, have we got a question here?
We have, yeah. It's the last question of the round. Question 15. Francisco Prado has attained a black belt in which martial arts? His only black belt. Is it BJJ, Judo, Taekwondo, or Muay Thai?
Why do I feel like we spoke about this?
I don't
earlier?
think there's even a belt for Muay Thai, right? It's just like it's like sheaths or some shit. It's like a cloth. It's like black cloth is like the highest level, right?
Yeah. It still follows like a grading pattern like other martial arts though.
Fair enough.
But which one does he have a black belt in? Is it jiu-jitsu, judo, taekwondo, or Muay Thai?
I'm gonna say, and this is a wild guess, based on your answer, I'm going Muay Thai. Or actually, I shouldn't have said that. I'm fucking stupid.
That's right.
Oh, fuck off!
Actually, taekwondo.
Did we speak about this? Didn't someone say this? I didn't. I've watched something this week that said he was a taekwondo fucking black belt. Anyway.
Yeah, he's a taekwondo black belt, and his next highest grade is in jiu-jitsu.
What throws me off is like he doesn't like really move his head. Like if you saw the Daniel Zellhuber fight, it's just kind of like stationary in those positions. And you know, I don't know, he's good, but at the same time, I'd expect him to be Muay Thai if like his striking stance was more just like being stationary and then bam, bam, you know?
Yeah. I trained in taekwondo for a few years, and there isn't a lot of head movement like getting off the center. It's a sort of back and forth. It's more of a distance management sort of martial arts rather than a, you know, you leap in and leap back out. It's like backwards. It's very lateral in its movement. It's not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like,
is it any fun, by the way? Because I've never done it before. I only did like karate, jiu-jitsu, MMA, like stuff like that, but I never really delved into the world of taekwondo.
It's fun. I liked it. I didn't maintain it though. I've also trained in jiu-jitsu. I prefer jiu-jitsu.
I want to give you what belt in jiu-jitsu?
A blue belt.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
I haven't trained for a few years. But yeah, I want to go back and get the black belt, but it's such a commitment. It takes such a long time. I mean, it took me like 7 years just to get to blue belt. It's like
7 years. Were you part time then?
Yeah. It's only once a week.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. It's a gi format as well, not the modern ways. So it's like traditional jiu-jitsu. Cool. But yeah, I want to go back and finish it. Taekwondo is fun. It's good for flexibility. There's a lot of, you need to be able to kick people in the head. So,
fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, not the best. I'm surprised at how many. I'm surprised that he's got into MMA with that, because there's so many gaps. Like defensively, when you come for Taekwondo, unless you can get a kick in, if you come up against a boxer or a grappler, you're knackered. If you can't maintain a distance, there's not many tools in Taekwondo to deal with that. It really relies on you keeping distance. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for actual self-defense, but it is fun. Oh bollocks! I forgot to do the scores. Fuck's sake. I have to do one more question. I have to do the first question this round before we do the scores. Right, this next round is the tail of the tape. So it's the tail of the tape. Which main event fighter has the reach advantage? Is it Dricus Duplessis, Sean Strickland, or neither? They have the same reach.
Bro, it's like from a visual angle, it's like Sean Strickland has some like T-Rex arms, but it's like I feel like it's really off-putting, It's really, really off-putting.
Double tap your answer. There we are. Lane.
I feel like slow. because you put that third choice, I feel like you want to put that third choice if it wasn't the same. And I fucked up.
Yeah. All right. God damn it. Yeah.
They've both got a 76-inch reach.
Yeah.
They're actually identical. They're both the same height. They've got the same reach.
There we go. Okay. But I swear, Sean Strickland, I feel like he's lying about his reach. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's got a significant reach.
About the reach, though. I think they all lie about the reach.
I agree, because it looks like he's got Artem Lobov reach. You know what I'm talking about? Like the T-Rex arms. Like, no offense, but like it's like.
Someone spoke about this actually when I can't remember. It was on a podcast, and they said that what they try to do is they try to shrink their arms a little bit, because then when people think they've got a certain level of reach, then they're a bit surprised in the fight. I think they all play little stupid games like that when they get measured by the UFC.
Yeah,
I think Roberto Depayne did it because he had an 87-inch reach, and then it was registered as an 84-inch reach.
Yes,
on the tail of the tape.
Yeah. I think they just do. It's like mental warfare, isn't it? It's just all part of the mind games.
Yeah. I forgot to do the scores.
Oh,
Question 17. I might as well just wait until the end now. It's too. Well, a few more, four more questions to go. Which co-main event fighter is the oldest in age? Is it Weili Zhang, Tatiana Suarez, or they're the same age?
Fuck.
That one's easy. That one's easy.
Which fighter is the oldest?
So would same age imply like same birth year, or would it just be like,
the same age, like,
exact same? Okay.
Same number, like. Come on, Lane. You are way too slow there. She's definitely Googling. Lane. Stop fucking Googling, Lane.
God damn it, Lane.
Oh, got a spread of answers.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Wei Zhang. Yeah, Wei Zhang's 35. Tatiana Suarez is 34.
I thought it might have been the same again.
Because Suarez has been out for a while, man. She was like a prospect way back when, and then she got really injured.
Oh, wow. We've got the scores.
Cheddarhead's popping off.
Fuck you, Cheddarhead. Fuck you.
Guys,
They all talking
please.
shit. Yap Street. Fuck you, Yap Street. You motherfuckers.
What do they want us to do? Just sit here in moody silence and answer questions?
Just not talk.
Yeah. Shut up, guys. Let's answer the questions. Cheddarhead, please, for the love of God, don't let Cheddarhead win again. He's an unsufferable winner.
Oh, who's the
fucking God.
If you don't want Cheddarhead to win, can I just cheat? Can I just cheat?
No, because then he's you get
he's still won, Andy.
square.
He's won the moral victory then.
Yeah, he's honest to God. He doesn't.
I just won't tell anybody I cheat.
No, don't cheat. You got to win
Except for now.
fairly. You've got to do it fairly. It's the only way. Cheddarhead's in the lead at 120. For fuck's sake, the worst winner in. Honestly, he's the worst winner since Conor McGregor. You got brutally honest. 110 has taken the lead. Jiggles 100 points. Fral and Asha tied for first, and Kenny G still somehow.
If I get second twice in a row, I will be pissed off. Beat by fucking Aaron Tats and then fucking Cheddarhead. That's the piss take. Anyone else, I wouldn't mind getting beat by Jiggles or On the Liver, Kenny, but fucking Cheddarhead.
Yeah.
Hey, let's team up. Let's team up. We got this.
Which fighter is taller? Justin Tafa or Taliesin Teixeira?
Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. Hold on, I won't say anything. I'll save it for after the question. I'll save it. I have a fucking gripe with this question.
I'm looking at my notes, and it is a ridiculous question, to be fair. Which fighter's taller?
It's so fucking ridiculous. Hold on. I'll just save it. I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut up.
Yeah, boob. Who's boob? Right, the answers are in. Boom. Which fighter's taller?
Why the fuck did you think they put Taliesin Teixeira in the UFC in the first place? This guy sucks. He's like he's 6'7". He swings like a fucking ape. This guy is absolutely terrible. And they just let him in the UFC. Oh, boink, got a knockout. Whoa, cool, awesome. Like, fucking who gives a shit? But at the same time, it was funny. Because, like, Dana White was like, well, this kid sucks, but he's like 6'7", so we'll put him in. Yeah, we'll give that kid a chance. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, cool, whatever, fine. So that's why he's fighting Justin Tafa.
I mean, Justin Tafa's not small either. He's 6 foot. But yeah, he's not 6'7". Next question. Dude. Yeah, that was a silly one. Question 19. You got 2 more questions left. Which fighter has the leg reach advantage? Is it Jimmy Crute or Bellato? Which fighter has the leg reach advantage? Where's Western Mask? Where's fucking Cheddarhead? Cheddar, I can see the slow answers, mate. Oh, no, he's quick. Double tap your answer. Lane, you are being very slow.
OTL is half Chinese and half Japanese. I mean, you're not wrong.
3, 2, 1. Boom.
Oh, I didn't even answer. Fuck. Whoops. Okay. Yep, so fucking much I didn't even pick an answer. All right. Cool.
Oh, shit. Sorry, mate. You're too late.
Yeah, it is what it is. That was my fault.
Oh, fuck.
Jimmy Crute. Right. Jimmy Crute has a leg.
Did Cheddar get that one right?
Let me have a look. Cheddar. No, you got it wrong.
Fuck you, Cheddar. Fuck you.
Jimmy Crute has a leg reach advantage of 43.
Fuck you, you suck. You'll never be anything.
43, and Bellato's got 41 inch. Right,
there we go.
Last question. Please do not let Cheddarhead fucking win. Which stances do Jake Matthews and Francisco Prado fight in?
I fucking
Jake
know
Matthews is a southpaw. Francisco Prado is a southpaw. Both fighters are southpaw. Or both fighters are orthodox. What stances do Jake Matthews and Francisco Prado fight in?
I know
Matthews a southpaw. It's Prado a southpaw. Both fighters southpaws. Or both fighters orthodox. Brutally,
I know.
If
I get this wrong, I will commit seppuku on stream.
That's good, mate. That'd be really good for my engagement if you did that. It'd be brilliant.
Yes. It'd be like it'd be wonderful.
Oh, we've got a spread of answers. No, it's a lot of guessing.
Fuck! Oh my god. All right, I'm actually not going to commit seppuku. I changed my mind. I'm a pussy. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
They're both orthodox. How the fuck are they both orthodox? Sorry.
It's sorry, Cheddar got it wrong. Cheddar got it wrong as well. That's all that matters. Let's see what the final scores after complete. No!
He's fucking won again. I can't believe
this fucking guy.
Cheddar Head on 130, Brutally Honest on 120, Jiggles on 120. You got Joint second as well with Jiggles. You got Fra 110. He's fucking smashing his place up. Look.
Fra it's like a fucking Roblox character just smashing that shit.
Asher,
fuck you, Cheddar.
You won the battle of the guests at least, Brutally. You won the battle of the guests. Joey. Here we go. For fuck's sake. I'm never going to get that teapot back off fucking Cheddar Head at this rate. Anyway.
I've not won one single teapot since starting this shit.
How'd you guys find the quiz anyway?
Good quiz. Enjoy it.
Sorry about
I love the format of it. It was like a Kahoot kind of, you know? I liked playing Kahoot in school and I liked playing it here.
Nice one. Wicked. Well, yeah. So Cheddar Head won again. So we're all going to have to suffer for another week.
We gotta check his files, man. I think he's got a cheat engine.
Yeah, let me have a look. The thing is about Cheddar Head, he answers quick. He's winning this and answering quick. He's one of the quickest to answer. Because I see a screen and I can see everyone ticking their answers. He's one of the quickest to answer. That's what really hurts the most. He's just that damn good and he knows it. And he rubs it in. And he's insufferable. But anyway. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I'll clip this up and post the VOD. I really appreciate you guys coming on, and you're welcome back anytime. And that was the Silly Sausages UFC quiz. I'll let you guys crack on with whatever it is you do in your spare time.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully,
thank you for having me on.
Thanks for having us on, and fuck you, Gilly, you ducking little bitch. Come on the show. Stop ducking the show. You absolute fucking cunt. Right, on the liver. Been a pleasure. Bodach.
Yes, sir.
See you in a bit.
You too.
Cheers. See you later, guys. Thank you very much.
All right. See you.
See you later. Fucking hell. Cannot believe you fuckers let Cheddar Head win again. What the fuck are you all playing at? You know what he's like? Fuck's sake, got another week of this fucking nonsense with him bragging. Look at him already. Yeah, everyone applaud him. Everyone fucking applaud. Everyone applaud Cheddar Head. Yeah, fucking two-time quiz champion. Fucking wanker. Sorry I didn't keep up with the chat, guys. It's quite hard to do the chat and the guest and the quiz and all that. So yeah, cheers guys for joining the quiz. You know I like to try and keep it a bit short on a Thursday, so I'm not going to hang around much longer. What do you guys think? What do you think, brutally yappy? What did you expect us to do? Just sit there, just like in silence, like. So yeah, so which one has a leg for each? Double tap your answers. 1, 2, 3, gun. You got it right. Let's move on. What does that? What kind of stream do you guys want to watch? The whole point of a guest is to yap away. That's you guys make me laugh. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, thanks again to Brutally and Asher for coming on. I really appreciate it. Asher, what a fucking G. Comes in with an hour's notice to replace the Ducker Gilly the Ducker. It's not Gilly the Googler, it's Gilly the Ducker. Gilly the fucking Ducker. Honest to God. Gilly, I was going to be nice to him. The fuck is leg reach? Leg reach is something Gilly brags about. He reckons his legs are long and he can beat people up with kicks. Oh, he cheated me last week too. Gaz Ninja, okay. Yapping Queens, they say. It's a fucking podcast. You're supposed to talk. Fuck's sake, I hate the reach questions. Mate, it's the tail of the tape. You know it's coming. It's always going to be the same. We're always going to do every UFC quiz. It's always going to be a records round about their records, and around about their history, then around about their personal life, and then around for the tail of the tape. When the tail of the tape comes, you got to think of Bruce Buffer. You know what I mean? When Bruce Buffer's doing the calling and you see the stats come up. I realised the fucking quiz thing was at the top all the time. You know when Bruce Buffer's doing the intros and stuff and you see their stats come up? It's the tail of the tape, yeah? And when you see the breakdown and it shows you like the reach, the leg reach, the age, the fighting styles, like orthodox, southpaw, it's the tail of the fucking tape. Next time you do the quiz, mate, it's easy to squat. Just look at the quiz, look at the top main fights, then just browse through their records and try and remember it and you'll do better. My reach is 72. Mate, you fucking eagle. Who has longer legs? Yes, Lele. But yeah, you might joke, mate, but if you're a striker, long legs are having the longer leg reach. Just that extra couple of inches, mate. Oh, you've got to remember that. If you've got a few inches on the leg reach, you can maintain your distance while you're hitting a calf kick. And especially if they've got their front leg forward. If they're planting their front leg forward and you've got the leg reach, you can get that calf kick in and remain well out of boxing range. So yeah, don't scoff at the leg reach. Black belt in yapping, Jesus. People just want the quiz. Like, give the fucking questions done. Do the fucking questions. Stop talking. Instructions unclear. House of fire. What? Instructions unclear. House on fire. I don't know what you mean, Jiggy. Gay last question. It's not gay last question. Cheddar. Cheds by one. Fucking hell. Fucking Cheddarhead. Jesus fucking Christ. He's honest, the worst fucking winner, mate. Do you know when Conor McGregor wins, he's like, I'm a fucking champ, and then he doesn't fight again for fucking 3 years. That's Cheddarhead, but at least he defended his title. Cheddarhead defend. He came back. He put his title in a 9 and came back. Aaron Tats, though. Aaron Tats wasn't here tonight, Cheddarhead. He'll give you a run for his money. He's like you. He answers quick and he gets it mostly right. We need Aaron Tats back. Yeah, that's fucking right. Yeah. It's a tight contest. Not tight enough because Cheddar fucking won. Recount. Jasper, check the scores. Are you sure? Jasper said Cheddarhead did win, yeah. Is there not? Are you sure? Like we didn't miss anything? You should, do a recount, yeah. No, Saint Cheddar won. So Jiggy. I'm not going to argue with Jasper, mate. He's got the computer screens. I'm just here in front of a microphone. There's no conspiracy. Good quiz, Bodach. Cheers, Joey. Yeah, Cheddarhead. He does answer quick. He Googles like Jamie from Rogan. Yeah, Jasper's the fucking best, mate. Jasper puts. You think Jamie's good, Jasper, mate? Good quiz. Thank you very much, Frau. Respectable. Not Cheddarhead. He's not a respectable winner. Fucking king of the castle. Fuck off. That's me. This is my castle. Nice one, Bodach. Thank you, trainers. Sorry. Probably yap in their free time. Fucking hell. Really don't like the yapping, do you? What's it? Not in the AM, bro. I'm just going to call you bro. I'll call you bro. Not in the AM. 33, by the way. Okay. Not letting go of that teapot happily. He's not. Everyone applaud him. Yep. I love salty winners. Fucking hell. Good stream. Thank you, Live Up. Thank you, Asher, mate. And then, again, honestly, what a G. An hour's notice he comes on. And again, brutally as well. You know what I mean? They're just coming on, you know. There's nothing in it for them, is there? I'm a tiny little streamer. And they're doing me such a massive solid, you know. I appreciate it intensely. This is the one area of the Cheddarhead is a winner. That's googling. That's good. Nice job, Cheds. I'm not playing any Jiggy's given up. He's tapping out. My wife let me go. Kenny G, you better not be fucking Googling because I'll find you. Yeah, Cheddarhead is undisputed now. Because like we've had winners, but Cheddarhead unfortunately is the only one who's won twice in a row. So yeah, right now he is the official undisputed Silly Sausages quiz champion. And that was really painful to say. Can you raid Hank the Tank? Yeah, if he's streaming, is he live? I am going in a minute. Is he live? Is he live? He's not live. I can't see Hank the Tank live, mate. Are you sure he's live? Never even lost a round. Actually, Cheddarhead did lose a round. He wasn't leading the whole time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah. Thanks for having you on. Of course, mate. Anytime. Gilly ducked. Yeah, Gilly, mate. Honest to God. I was gonna be nice to him, but he has been a complete dick to me in the last few days, and he was a dick to musical. And and the thing is about Gilly is he gets himself into so many beefs. It gets to a point where the guy must need to. It gets to a point where he has to sort of consider the idea that he might be the problem. You know what I mean? Might be the problem. Because I was trolling him. I was trolling him like, I'll fight you, I'll get you, I'll wrap you up. I got, you know, and I was only trolling, right? And I want to make it clear that I'm not that guy. I don't go around picking fights. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not a young lad anymore. And even when I was a young lad, I didn't go around picking fights. And it was, but the reason I was doing it is because the way Gilly speaks about fighting, it's I don't believe he's got what he said he's got. Like he's like a second or third dan black belt and he's done other martial arts, and I don't believe him, and I don't think he's been in a fight. And the reason I think that is because of the way he speaks about fighting. He's too open, he's too willing to go into it and talk about it. I was thinking, that's not like when I was a young lad, I got into scraps. Of course we all do as young men, and the thing is, well, when you've got that experience, you don't speak about fighting the way Gilly speaks about fighting. He speaks about fighting like some 16-year-old lad and not a 35-year-old man who has the experience of actually being in a scrap. Now, I haven't been in a fight for, about 20 years now, but I remember, like I'll tell you a story. Like, my mate was, I'm not friends with him anymore, but let's just call him M. Well, M, he has an abusive relationship with alcohol, and when he gets drunk, he turns into a dickhead. And he used to get into trouble and find himself in scraps, and that's how I ended up getting in the scraps, because I had to look out for him. And I remember this one time he got pissed and he was talking to some girl, and then boyfriend comes along. And you know what it's like when you're a young lad and you try to talk to a girl and the boyfriend comes along. You think, oh shit, sorry, I didn't realise I was talking to someone's girlfriend. And you make nice and you back off, right? But not him. Not when he was drunk. He was the guy that was like, it's like, fuck off, mate, we're talking. That was what he was like to the boyfriend. And then obviously he pushed his luck. And it was in the club at the time, so nothing much happened. But then later that night, as we were all getting kicked out, we was all at the taxi rank together. And lo and behold, the girl's there again with the boyfriend. And my mate, M, at the time, he's not my mate anymore, starts talking to the girl again. And he starts trying to invite the girl back to our house. We shared a house at the time. He's trying to invite her back to some after party and to ditch the boyfriend. When the boyfriend's literally stood a foot away. And I was backing off a little bit. It was just him being a dickhead. And I watched the boyfriend just basically lean back. And he kept leaning back. He was almost falling over like Michael Jackson. He was leaning back so much. And he cocked his head back. And then he just went woof. Full force fucking nutted him right in the face. Bust his lip open. Blood everywhere. M, the dickhead, falls flat. Falls over like a plank of wood. Knocks his head on the fucking pavement, and he's out cold, right? Monster of a fucking headbutt. And, you know, there's fucking blood everywhere. But the mate, obviously the boyfriend has had enough. He's been getting wound up by him all night. And he jumps on him. Full mount. starts punching him. And again, he's out cold. He's just been nutted in the face and banged his head on the pavement, and he's out. And he's there, he's taking undefended hits right to the face. And that's my mate, right? So I have to step in. So I grab him and I yank him up, and then I nut him. I nut him back like he did, only I forgot to take my glasses off. That sucked. And I had him by the scruff, and I began to punch him a few times in the face, you know. And the next thing I know, in a split second, all of a sudden, I'm on my belly on the ground with my face pushed against the floor with 2 bouncers on me. Only they didn't. The bouncers just saw me as the aggressor, so obviously they left the boyfriend for a moment, who thought, fuck it, I'll get a kick in. So he kicks me square in the fucking ribs before the other bouncers then bundle him. And we all end up in A&E, you know. We all end up in A&E for the night. It fucking sucks, right? And I've had a few experiences like that. And because of those experiences of being a young lad in these situations, I don't go around looking for fights, of course. Because if you're gonna be a dickhead about it, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking hard, I can take anyone. Right? If you're going to be honest about it, the truth is, when you find yourself in those situations, it's fucking scary. And it's a really, really fucking horrible thing to go through. Horrible fucking thing to go through. And obviously in that situation, I'm seeing my mate. And I didn't know at the time that it was just a busted up lip, but the fucking blood everywhere. And this guy's jumping on him, pounding on his fucking head. I thought he was going to fucking kill him. So obviously I'm jumping in and trying to sort it out, and then he kicks me in the fucking... I had bruised ribs, and like I said, it's fucking horrible having a fight. It's fucking horrible, and it's a really scary experience. And I had a bruised rib, my wrist and my fist was fucked up for a couple of weeks. You know, I fucked my fucking nose up because I had my glasses on nutting him. And the point I'm trying to make is, because of that experience, now that I'm an older man, I don't go around starting fights. You know what I mean? So when I see Gilly in the chat go, no, I got fucking taekwondo, I can fucking leg kick you before you get near me. I don't flinch on feints, he says. I don't flinch on feints. He's like, that just, mate, you've never been in a fight. I just don't believe that man's been in a fight. And I want to see evidence that he trains. You know, because it's fucking scary. And it's that kind of experience that's the kind of experience, even if you get the better of people in a fight, it's just such a fucking horrible thing. You learn from it and you stop being a dickhead. And it's not something you go around pursuing, right? So for that reason, I don't think Gilly's actually been in a real fight. I just think he's a victim. I think he got bullied, and I think he's just a victim. And it's all just a show. And the other thing about Gilly is, well, like, is his follower count, man. I'm all but convinced that I'm all but convinced that he's sort of bought his subs, because I know someone else, right? I do know of someone else. It's called Ted's Tales. Right, it's called Ted's Tales. I'll show you actually before I go. Sorry, I know I'm chit-chatting. Apparently that's not allowed on a live stream podcast. So we've got this Ted Tales, right? And I've known last summer, me and Ted's are at the similar level. So we had about 500 followers when I found him, and we had a little chit-chat and an exchange. And then he caught the attention of a massive TikToker who gave him a massive push. So he's someone else with about 50k subscribers, only his is organic. And he's blown up in a short period of time as well, just like Gilly apparently. And when you look at his social blade, this is what organic growth looks like. You know, he's getting 20,000 plus views every day, 600 plus views every day, and each day goes up by a couple hundred followers. And this is what organic growth looks like. This is someone who's exploded quickly. And then you go to Gilly. What the fuck is this? What are these missing days, right? Look at these missing days. I'm sorry, that's not natural. He had a day with only 2,000 views, and he got 500 new fucking subs. That's not normal. That is not normal, right? And if I take you to, like, oh, my Brexit video did really well, right? My Brexit video, right there, 17k views, 17k, right? And I gained about 20 subs from that. Gilly, on 2,000 views, gained 500 subs. It's not natural, man. There's no way that is natural fucking growth. And like, if you look at my video here, so if I'll go to my OJ one. I like that one. Again, 14 odd thousand views. Another one of mine that popped. 128 comments, 170 odd likes. But if you go to Gilly, hang on, I should have prepped this before I start talking. So you go to Gilly. Let's have a look at his videos. There's one, 14k, just like mine. 10 comments, and it's only 4 comments because he's replying. 300 likes, you know what I mean? Where's the other one? I saw one of 14k. Is it this one? 11 comments. Is it this one? 11 comments. Where's the fucking, I can't remember, I can't find the one now. I found it. He's deleted some of these videos. He's deleted some of the videos. No fucking way. He's cleaned up his fucking profile. He's cleaned up his fucking profile. But yeah, anyway. He's deleted some videos. No way. Am I looking at the right fucking thing? Yeah. 11 comments. 10k views. It just doesn't add up. But yeah, anyway, look at that. Terror Ted's Tales. Natural growth. Gilly. He's got days. He goes, no, then 500 all of a sudden. He's only got like a couple thousand views. Sorry. That doesn't add up. So like, the thing is about Gilly is I like him. He's good value for content. And it's all good. I mean, that's his content. He's memeable. His beefs are entertaining. But all I'll say is about Gilly is, even though he uses his real face and his real name on his streams, he's less authentic than the Bodach Show. And this is a cartoon, an alter ego, a character. And that's all I'll say. I'm not going to come back to the subject again. I just want to get that out there. And I don't think Gilly's ever been in a fight. And I think the reason he's ducking is because he really does give it the big one about his knowledge. And I think he knows that the quiz will find him out. Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. That's it. I just wanted to say it, and I'm not going to talk about it again. If he bots his subs, who gives a fuck? It's his problem, but I think it's clear as day. Gilly wouldn't dare come on here with me on. Honestly. Yeah, no, I don't think he'll come on because I think he'll get questions wrong. And he knows he's going to get trolled. He knows he's going to get trolled. He knows he's going to get memed on. But yeah, Gilly would crash out big time, definitely. I don't think Gilly could handle Brutaly's brashness. No. Like, last time Brutally was on, well, me was roasting him hard. He gave him such a fucking hard time. Oh, it's funny. I'm 5'10". You're fucked you. That's funny fingers. 5'10". It's way above average. The average height of a man's only 5'8". So if you're 5'10", you're tall. Of course, on Tinder, you're a midget, but in the real life, you're tall. You missed everything, Paradox. Ah, sorry, mate. Join us next week. I'm on at the same time. I'm being good. I haven't missed one since the new year. I'm at the same time, sometimes 5 minutes late, but yeah. He'd chain smoke himself into cancer tumours in one height. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I've done martial arts. I've had some experiences as a lad. I don't go around picking fights. I was only doing it this week just to annoy him because I know that he hasn't really been. I don't think he's been in a fight. I want to see evidence of it. You would have won, Paradox. Paradox, you need to back that up next week and you need to get that fucking teapot off Cheddar Head. L-Docs. What do you mean, L-Docs? I was late to Docs. Okay. Anyway, in my opinion, I won. You can't just identify as a winner, mate. This is Trump's world now. That bullshit is over. Oh, box shop, Kenny G for the gram. Yeah, I did that when I was a kid. I was a military brat. My dad was in the forces and I was getting bullied. So obviously, when you got a military dad, he did what every military dad does. He sent me down to boxing. The same club the bullies went to, where they carried on beating me up a bit, but you know, you can get handy. It soon stops. But yeah, I'm the same as that MMA fighter who got into MMA because he was a fat kid. I was the same as the reason I got. Everyone, a lot of people get into martial arts for bullying, but yeah, nobody ever defended before. Nobody's ever defended before. Yeah, Cheddar Head is the first back-to-back winner. But yeah, fucking fighting, man. You just there's only 3 reasons why you're gonna be so willing to provoke fights, and it's 1, you're a young lad, you're full of testosterone and you're keen to test yourself. 2, you got a fucking screw loose, which is what most MMA fighters have. Or 3, you've never been in a fight and you don't know what it feels like. You've never experienced the fear. You've never experienced a night in A&E with bruised ribs and a fucked up face, with your mate's busted fucking lip, and like he had a concussion as well from when he hit his fucking head on the floor. When you've been through that, you very quickly learn that fighting's something to be avoided. And when you learn martial arts, you learn humility, especially when you do jiu-jitsu. When you do jiu-jitsu, people will now and again beat you. They will get a choke in. They'll get you in something, and the only reason you get to live is because they let go. It's humbling, and you come out of that experience and the martial arts training the opposite of what Gilly does, provoking fights. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But I don't want to mention the sub botting anymore. I'm over it. I just want to make it clear that I do think it's botted. It's nonsense. Compare it to a channel with organic growth, and it's clear as day when you compare the two. I think he got most of his subs through botting and being a pay pig to big streamers. He does not get anywhere near the engagement you would expect for someone with 50k subs. Like, I saw, who was No Chill I was watching. He gets less viewers on his live streams than Musical. Yet he has 45,000 more followers. Yeah. I think his genuine followers is more around the 2k mark. I do think he's got a couple of thousand genuine followers. But yeah. No, he hasn't got fucking fit. It's just nonsense. Lane was reigning champion. Was she? Paradox is just identifying as a winner. Who's got the teapot, Paradox? Because it ain't you. Jez probably pays a prosy sitting next to him to ask Siri. No Chill escaped to South Korea. Probably. Jez is the Dustin Poirier of the Bodach Show. Oh, yeah. Yes, we're Bodach. Can you spread the love, homie? Yeah, man. I don't see him live. I am going in a minute. I don't follow Hank the Tank. I swear I do. Is he split decision? I don't know. Wrong Bodach. Gaz, what am I wrong about? Shit, I'm so far back. What am I wrong about, Gaz? That's one for your mum. Great stream again, brother. Thank you, Smelly Fingers. Sorry for talking shit. Were you talking shit? That's all right. It's just a shit talking podcast. But I didn't know that about Gio. Hope he gets resolved. Yeah, Gio. I think Brutaly's right. I think Gio's a little bit messed up. Bodach sounds like you're cutting a promo. I'm cutting a promo. I'm basically saying I don't want to fight people. It's not worth it, mate. Fighting's fucking horrible. Horrible fucking experience. Horrible fucking experience. I hate fighting. Your heart drops and adrenaline leaks. Like, oh yeah, fucking hell, yeah, the adrenaline dump afterwards when it's all over. Oh fucking hell. Horrible fucking feeling. Your fucking legs are fucking shaking. All that fuck. Oh, mate, no, it's fucking horrible. I still got bowed up by TKOJ. Honestly, Gilly just speaks like a man who's never been through it. I'm not gonna go and fight some dickhead in the car park because I know what it feels like. It's fucking horrible. Plus, I'm 20 years older than the last time I did it, and I'll probably get myself kicked in. Then he give it his check prostitute for butt plug. Oh my god. You don't have a nose. I don't have a nose. Oh yeah, sorry. That wasn't me, it was Jasper. Jasper was the one with the dickhead alky mate. He was the dickhead alky mate. Everyone's got that mate, ain't they? Well, I don't anymore. Well, Jasper doesn't. He's definitely a victim, yes. Yeah, he wakes up every day and chooses victimhood. I just think, like, if you was a mugger in New York City and you saw Gilly walking down the street, you're definitely going to target him. Anyway, I'm that's it. I'm done with the subject. No, I'm not going to fight Gilly. I'm going to shut up about his sub bots, and don't care. If he shows me evidence that he does actually train and he's been in fights and whatnot, I'll back down. But he does not speak like a man who's experienced it. Most people who have learn a bit of respect and avoid it. If you type Gillian into YouTube, there's a lot of clip channels of him. Makes me think he either pays people to clip him or he clips himself. I think he goes around beefing with people and then they clip him, because most people go for him. Like, I don't know why people get angry. Something to get angry about, but the fact he talks such a big game and never proves anything is the thing that gets some people. Yeah, I can imagine it does annoy him. He needs to do the laptop. He keeps dangling it like a carrot. Only, I will give him credit. The PayPal thing did block it. You know. But yeah, anyway. But who's getting ready? Is Hank the Tank live? I don't see Hank the Tank live. Is anyone live? Is it Hot Water? No, that's different. Split Decision Combat Sports. Who's that? Is that Hank? It is Hank. Oh yeah, here we go. I was looking for the name Hank the Tank. Yeah, Hank's live. If you would do me the pleasure of raiding him, I would appreciate it. Hank has been on. I think he will come on and do a quiz. He's willing. He's a member of the Discord. He's also active, and he does. We have a little chat now and again in the background. So yeah, I'm off now. Please head over to Hank if you would be so kind. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe and all the rest of it. And I will see you on Sunday. See you later.